a spider's web we weave.
This is a test. I don't know if it's a better story than the book is on the table, but it's definitely a good one. I was planning on going back to Philadelphia to visit my parents. I wanted to have the ability to record some ideas because I had some of the stuff that actually ended up on the album was in development. I wanted to take things back and work on it. And so in order to do that, I had to take a few components like my laptop and a microphone and with some conversion devices, and I had to connect all these little things to make sure it worked. So I opened up the recording software and I named the session Test. And I turned on the microphone and I turned on the guitar input. And I started to sing and play a guitar pattern, which are those chords. Again, I can't remember it off the top of my head how it goes. But I started strumming it. Whatever it is, right? And then over and over, I started saying, "This is a test." And then I sang the part that is the melody that is now the chorus of the song. I actually sang that melody and those chords. And then I went back to the other part. This is a test. This is a test. And so I was singing that because it was a test. I was testing the recording thing. And then I got that chorus melody that came out. And so after I got finished with that, I sit back and I played it. And I'm like, this is a song. It's not just a test, it's a song. And then so I'm thinking again, like I described in the other example, well, this is a test. A test for what? Well, it's a test in life. It's a test in this, that, the other thing. I started riffing on all these things that could be a test that I could sing about, and all of the things that this and that and this and that and so on and so forth. And all of a sudden I had a song just like that. And I was like, okay, well, that's going to be on the album. And so the biggest thing with that was, well, what do I do with the production? How do I deal with this? And at one point I actually had a drum machine set up. I felt like it was taking away something from the lyrics. And then I thought, well, what if I just played it on the guitar and made it just a voice and guitar thing? I didn't have anything like that. I haven't done anything like that in a while. And then I took it a step further and I thought, well, I've got this old Gibson guitar that my great-grandfather, he came to the United States from Florence, from Italy. And he used to sing Italian folk songs to my mother on this guitar. And so I thought, well, I did write the song anticipating going home back to Pennsylvania and this and that. So why don't I pull the guitar out and see if I can get it to sound well and record it. So that's what that is. And I use a really good microphone, just one microphone in front of the guitar. Took forever to get it in tune. It was frustrating to keep it in tune, but at the end of the day, it sounded really special. So that became the bed for the song, and then I sang over top of it. And one cool thing that happened, you'll hear it. At the very end, I hit a chord, and the string is ringing, and suddenly out of nowhere, this overtone comes in, super high harmonic overtone. And I never really heard anything quite like that on an acoustic guitar. And I don't know if it's because the guitar is old or because of, who used to play it and, how deep you want to go into that. But it's on the recording. And anyone that listens to that, if you listen all the way through at the end, you'll hear that last chord ring. At the very end, this overtone comes in, almost like a bell harmonic. So that was a very special moment on the album. And I think it's cool to use a guitar that has that sentimental, family thing with it, and then it was the perfect song, to implement that with. There you have it.
just passing time.